Morning, YouTube. I'm gonna do a stream. We've cranked the resolution like all the way down to nothing. Um, so I want to see what the tear rate looks like and stuff like that. So I figured I would do this morning over coffee when no one was around and see how much buffering I got. Just for my own curiosity. Sometimes it just locks up. But I'm hoping if I crank everything all the way down, we might be able to get a little bit of streaming in today. Probably not, but I figured why not give it a try. Because I don't understand, because at one point with this connection I streamed VR. So I don't know. So we're just gonna try it. I'm stubborn. I mean, it's not the best looking, but it's streaming. It's not tearing terribly. Hey, Linda. I'm trying to see if I can stream from home at 360p. Probably it's not the best looking stream in the world, and I probably won't stay up long, but we decided to give it a try. How's Linda doing this morning? You doing okay? Good. And the stream looks pretty crummy. I don't know that I really care for the quality of it, but this is probably why I need to go back and play Stardew Valley or something like that. I'm not awake. I haven't had enough coffee yet. That's my problem. I'm doing alright, Aaron. We're just seeing if I can stream from the house. It's probably not going to be very robust or good looking, but we figured we'd give it a try. It doesn't look horrible. Just a little teary. How's Aaron doing this morning? Oh, was it cold? It's pretty cold here in Oklahoma when I woke up. Which is kind of surprising. It's not supposed to start warming up. One? It's not really a temperature. You don't know what that is in American. Celsius, no clue. I'm sure there's some kind of conversion number to it. Conversion rate. No, it's not quite freezing. Did I not bring a... I didn't. I'm working on it. I got it sitting over here next to me. Well, I'm not gonna run over any more of them because there's not enough. I don't have a blade. I have a waste. Morning, friends. How are you? It is daytime here. Well, it's morning. I'm not quite awake yet, so it's really early morning. I hate these burned areas. I'm always paranoid about the map edge, how many bikes I've lost running off into radiation. Kind of. It's day-ish. It's morning. I'm not sure about Aaron. I don't know what time it is over across the puddle. Fake desert? Yeah, it's fake desert. Morning, Summer. How are you? That looks like a town road. Yeah, well, town-ish. Let's see how big it is. Man, we got a lot of these little crossroads, but not many full-blown towns. That's the radiation right there. So start right up here. Yeah, it starts right there. We need to come block that off at some point. Get off the cactus. Problem with that is I don't want to get too close to the radiation, but I would like to get some more corn. Hey, cool. Yeah, I may fire it up. As I said, I don't know if my internet connection will be stable enough today to play it, but if it is, I may turn that on here in a little bit. I've been playing that in Origins. It looks like it might run at least a little stable-ish. May not look the best, but I think it's doing alright. I need to get on anyway and do, I need to start another digger cycle. And, I don't know, I need to get to 60. I'm only a few levels away. I just kind of stopped the other day when I downloaded Origins. Yeah, it's not bad at all. I had to restart it once because I got really lost in the story and I couldn't figure out why I should care about any of that, what was going on. And so I restarted it, and yeah, I like it much better now. After I kind of did a little research, they don't really tell you much. They're just like, these are bad people, go kill them. And I'm like, why? Why do I care? So I had to do a little research in order to care. And once I cared, it became a good game. If that makes a lick of sense. What was your question, Summer? Did I see a question? Oh, Chess, I thought you were talking to Aaron. Chess, if you dye your hair, what color would it be? If I dyed my hair? I don't know. Blue? Why not blue? I got a story to dyeing my hair blue, but it never actually happened. Well, the story happened, but the dyeing of the hair was never actually blue. So, blue? Sure. Half blonde. I like it. Alright, Summer. Come back and see us. I may play some Metal Gear today. We'll see. What time will you be back on, Summer? Okay. Well, we'll see in a little bit. We'll see when you get back around. Ah, alright. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Black Flag is an amazing game. For the old Assassin's Creed, like 2, Black Flag, and Brotherhood and Revelations. The only one I think I played, like, the very first one that ever came out, like, years ago. And wasn't that impressed with it. I don't know why. It wasn't my thing. And then they finally talked me into playing Black Flag. Well, it was like deeply on sale one day, and I'm like, well, if it's going to be that much on sale, we're going to go ahead and add it to the library. And started playing it about a month ago. It was really good. I like pirate ships though. Origins is okay. I mean, I'm enjoying it, and I just it's kind of funny because it's like, okay, so run here and follow this person or kill this person and then repeat. But I mean, it's all right. I like it. I'll finish it. Everybody have their coffee this morning? That's the important question. Coffee's wonderful. Some mornings is my only motivation to get up. I spent a ton of money on these hops, and I don't even have the book to make beer yet. Oh wait, I can't make hop seeds. I need the aren't you just a booger bear? I didn't know there was a book. Alright, whatever. I have to go back to the dude. Well, he didn't restock till day 7, so we'll go back there on day 7. What's the best brand? I mean, most people are going to tell you Starbucks or, you know, something like that. I just drink Folgers. And sometimes I'll drink Maxwell House, but I'm just a Folgers guy. Honestly, I mean, my favorite places to get coffee, just like going out, I honestly think McDonald's has really good coffee. And Brahms. I'm never really been a big Starbucks fan. And then, you know, because I owned a coffee shop. I guess I technically still own a coffee shop. That's probably the reason I was never a fan of Starbucks, because they burn the crap out of their froth. I don't know why they do that. So, anyway, yeah. Man, that doesn't sound familiar. Of course, and I normally just go right for Folgers, so I don't really look around much. Oh, Dunkin' Donuts coffee is really good too. I'll actually buy big bags of Dunkin' Donuts sometimes. Donut coffee. And my brother liked tin. Hortus and Dad like McDonald's. I only like regular roast. I prefer dark roast from gas stations up the street. Oh yeah? I don't mind dark roast. It's alright. I just do classic roast, light roast, or medium, or whatever they call it nowadays. Maybe light roast. I don't remember what that. I thought it was medium roast, but I might be light roast that I get. I don't know. Whatever the basic classic is. Let me see. I'm gonna throw some more of this stuff here. I think we have about 5 coffee makers. I found 3 in the storage bin. Yeah. I think this is why me and Linda started getting along so well, is because of our morning coffee. Sugars? I do sweet and low, but I do 2 sweet and low in a normal cup. 2 sweet and low, and normally French vanilla or hazelnut is what I like to put in it. Banned from making coffee at my house, unless I'm the only one drinking it. Why? You make it too thick? Too thin? I always make mine too thick. If you can throw a horseshoe in your coffee pot and it sinks to the bottom, it's not quite done yet. Let's see here. I think I'm doing a water run tomorrow. Looks like that's going to be a thing. I'm hoping they fix that weird glitch that was making all the gardens break, having the cascade failures. That was extra super annoying. Okay. Crummy frame rate, but quality video is important. But I think we enjoy just chatting with each other more than worrying about video quality. I'm going back and forth between like a strawberry milk and a pink lemonade. Makes for an interesting combination in the tank. Yeah, I'm with you, man. It's always kind of been my deal with streaming, or watching streamers too. Hanging out with people I know. One of these days, I'm gonna have to get like an apartment that has decent internet, so I can stream on the weekends too. It's broken. Yeah, brokey. I wonder if I can just repair this in my bag. Yeah, it'll let me. Cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. Yeah, strawberry milk's good. It's called Dragon Tears or Dragon's Milk. It's like my everyday vape. I normally have a vape that I do all day long, and then a bottle that I mix in like every other tank or every third tank. That's generally how I do it. So I don't get sick of my main flavor. I made this little pyramid last night. I'm probably gonna spike it and put a wall I can fight through around it, and I'm pretty much done. I don't think I'm gonna do much more with the base except for underground stuff. Let me see, what are we doing? Probably making new tools. We need to get a steel pickaxe going. And a steel axe. Alright, then we need to get more metal converted. I need to start organizing these chests. Yep, and then tomorrow for sure we're doing a water run. And who knows, maybe I'll wake up at some point. We're getting there. We're working on it. It may happen. what, on day 7, we're going to head back up to the salesman and see if we can get the hops book. Hey, what's going on, Mark? You doing alright this morning? It was a bright and sunshiny day. Actually, I haven't looked outside yet. I don't know if it's bright or sunshiny. I may just be talking out of my nose. Oh, Linda's back, kinda. Then I have, tomorrow night I'm starting my podcast. I got invited to do there's a podcasting group out of California that does video game podcasts. And they invited me on to do, I would talk about open world games. And so I'll start that probably, I think Saturday night will be the first one I'm on, and then after that we'll probably be on there once or twice a week. Mostly getting ready for Far Cry, I think, because I know I'm an open world streamer, so that's what they were after. I don't know how many people they have listen. I think it's 1,000 or something like that, so it may make the stream a little busier, which would be fun. More people to pick on. I made my tunnel here to mine in. I always make them just like this. I love this straight down tunneling technique. It's the beginning of my mine shaft. That's what I do in the evenings most of the time. And I might actually build down there too. I decided to take Linda's advice and take out this wall instead of fighting that door. I'll have to redo that so it looks right. Nah, I didn't, Aaron. I sure didn't. You can go check it out, I guess. It'll be a good game. And then we've got that we're going to do a little watch party that night before. Obviously, you've seen Nightbot say it, but Red Dead's going to be, we're going to do a lot of stuff for Red Dead. I'm probably going to give away copies of it and all kinds of stuff, because I'm super, super hyped about Red Dead. I think I have an official date on it, the 26th of October, and so we'll probably do a lot of stuff that last week before it releases. I'll probably buy a block of digital codes is what I'm thinking. Give out like 5 or 10 copies, and all kinds of stuff. Super, super pumped about that. I know that I was going to do a pre-order. Yeah, this is 2 or 3 hours leading up to it. We're going to do some PlayStation not PlayStation gift cards. I'm going to do GameStop gift cards. Probably every hour. We'll probably do 25 an hour or something like that leading up to it. I know I almost bought some digital copies from them for the watch party, and the only reason I really wanted to do it is because they were giving away this mug. And when it's empty, and so the mug is cold, It has the symbol, the cult symbol on it. But when you put coffee in it, it heats up. It changes to words, and it says like something like "souls are better reaped." I thought that sounded pretty awesome. Wonder what these things break down into. Wonder if they just give iron. I know the beds break down into more, but let's go back here somewhere and break down one of these circuit boards. Let's see if they just give iron. Oh, they give electronic parts. Yeah, we're going to break all this down then. Yeah, I might see if I can't find one on eBay. I just didn't really feel like doing my digital copy through them. I like GameStop and all, but I do everything digital. Actually, that's a mechanical part. Not an electronic part. It's giving me all kinds of odds and ends. Oh, that's a straight break. What was another thing I want to get is I need to find me just an old wall clock. I want to set it for the same time Everybody's Gone for the Rapture, which that is a phenomenal game. That's what a Telltale game. It's a great game. I think I've done at least one, if not two, playthroughs of that game. Really enjoyed it. It is. Especially because I think you can get it pretty cheap. I think it's like a $20 game. But it's a lot different. It's not like, it's not an action-driven game. It's much different. It's all story-based, and it kind of tells a story of, you wake up in this town and everybody's gone. And you follow along with this. It has there's memory imprints in the city, and as you go around the city, it tells the story of what happened leading up to the rapture. I mean, it doesn't really explain. I mean, it does explain what happened, but it kind of leaves it open to interpretation on what it means. And so, yeah, I dug it. So there was slight religious overtones, but it wasn't preachy. So I thought it was pretty awesome. It is. It's really. I think it's one of those games. And normally with video games, which I don't know if. I know you've watched the stream for a while, but I don't know if you've heard me talk about this. But I either rate video games as games that are playable, and because some games are better played and other games are better watched. I think Everybody's Gone to the Rapture is a better watched game than it is a played game. It's like watching a movie. It's kind of like The Last of Us. Falls in both spectrums. It is a phenomenal play, and it is an amazing view. And because I've done both, I've played through The Last of Us, I think 6 times. Streamed 2 of them, I think, 2 playthroughs. and I've watched probably 4 or 5 full playthroughs. It's great. Both watched and played. It's phenomenal. One of the best games ever made. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, The Last of Us is such a different game. I mean, the reason why it's so view friendly is because it incites a lot of conversation just because of, especially when we get later into the game, because there's all the moral quandaries and relationships, and then the expansion they came out with, or not the expansion, but the story that goes back and tells the story of the girl. It was really good too. It rates right up there with being viewable and playable both. And the second one of that comes out this year too. That's one that I'm kind of scared of. I mean, like Red Dead Redemption, I'm not scared of Red Dead because if Red Dead is half as good as the first one, it'll be a great game. But with The Last of Us, I hold in such high regard for story that they could really mess the story up. You can't really mess Red Dead up. Did you watch the story of her? It came out like a year later. Just her story and leading up before she met him. I can't remember what they called it, but it's like an 8-hour side game. We might have to stream that because I think you'll really like that. I'll play through that again too. But it basically starts off with, you remember in the story, she talks about her friend that died. And that's how her and Joel kind of bonded over the story of his daughter. Well, it follows that story about her and that girl. We may have to do that as a playthrough at some point here soon, so you can watch it, because it's good. I was impressed. As added content, it was very decent. can't remember what they called it. I have to look it up. What floor they have under this? I think it'd be concrete or steel. I'm guessing concrete. About Red Dead, I'm not scared about it being a rubbish game. Like you said, the first one was so good, even if they made it half the game. Yeah, I'm completely with you, man. I mean, it's no matter what they do to it, it'll be good. Yeah, that's it. If I think it's just a small add-on. You might go ahead and play through it yourself. You'd probably really like it. Or we can, because it won't take long. I mean, we could start that during the week and finish it in a week. So that either way, either let me know if you want me to play it, or let me know after you play it if you liked it, whichever. I mean, one of the things that they want me to talk about on the podcast is dealing with the new Far Cry and the controversy with it. Because they know, I mean, they know me. They know that, you know, I've got, you know, I'm American, I'm Oklahoman, I'm redneck, I'm big in the right to bear arms, I'm religious, and so they're wondering, there's a lot of controversy dealing with this Far Cry coming up, and having, you know, being the kind of person that normally is considered upset at what they did, they want me to kind of talk about my views on the new the new setting of Far Cry. Well, it's going to be podcasted, so it's going to be on iTunes. And as soon as I find out when they're doing the upload, I'll post it in stream. But they recorded on like Saturday night, then I think they posted on Monday. And they just kind of go over, they talk about what games people are playing, and they talk about, you know, like game developers, like, I don't think they really touched on the whole, you know, Konami Metal Gear thing, which I have an opinion on. And then they talk about upcoming games and stuff like that. You move that car more than anybody I know, Miss Linda. Every time I turn around, you're moving your car, I think. Well, my opinion is, and this is, I mean, my precursor opinion to Far Cry releasing, is that there's a certain point of hypocrisy um, to being a video gamer that would be upset with it, right? Because I've played every Far Cry, and I've enjoyed the crap out of them. One of my favorite game series. And I've never really thought about it. I mean, like, I think the last one we were in a make-believe country somewhere around Peru, and it was very Tibetan in nature, and so it was quasi-Buddhist, and so we've been basically blowing up brown people in third world countries in every Far Cry, and, you never really questioned it, and now that they're setting it, in Hope, Montana, and it's a religious extremist group, obviously based in Christianity, and then now people are having an issue with it. So there's a bit of hypocrisy to that. So that's why I'm not on that particular part of the bandwagon. I mean, I'm willing to, give it a try and see how they handle it. Because if they portray it as an extremist religious sect, so just like, inside, which I don't normally talk religion on my channel, I'm trying to not get involved with it, but, whatever. If they portray it like an extremist religious sect, like ISIS with Muslim, I would be okay with that. I mean, because every religion has extremism in it. But if they attempt to portray Christianity as that, then I'll have issues with it. Which I don't think they will. I don't think that's their intent. And then depending on how blasphemous they get with it. But I think if I know them, I think it's going to be very generic and not a direct slight. And I know that, like, one of the things they're doing is they're slightly poking fun at preppers, survivalists, which is fine. I mean, my family is slightly survivalist, or prepper, but I think that's funny. I mean, I think being a prepper and making fun of preppers is all fair game. So I'm kind of looking forward to that part of it, actually. I don't want to break that light. Does that actually give off light? No, not a lick. Oh, that one does. Did that one give off light till I did that? Here, let's test this. I'm curious now. No? I guess it never gave off light. Alright. And so I think that it's going to be interesting when it comes out. I'm looking forward to it either way. I mean, even if it does get controversial, I'll probably still play it and enjoy it. I'll just gripe about it while I'm playing it. Or it may be the only time since I've streamed that my channel talks openly about religion. Because if I see something that's not right, I will probably correct them. Because, what's the point of showing, someone forcefully baptizing somebody unless people understand the actual context behind baptism? I don't know. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens with it. Here, let me get Zero in here. mildly entertaining, actually.
Go back to bed.
Why would I go back to bed?
It's 7 a.m. for you. Like, you're up way too early for this shit.
I normally get up around like 5:30, dude. What are you up to today, Zeros?
I don't know. But it's very pixelated.
Yeah, I know. We were talking about that.
What's the, what's it set at?
Oh,
720?
like... No, like 360, dude.
Yeah, you better not playing Prison Simulator at that definition. Or Stardew.
Oh, I know it. I don't want to restart Stardew Valley, though.
Don't restart it. Continue Stardew Valley.
Well, the point where I'm at in Stardew Valley, it's kind of pointless to even stream it, because all I'm doing is farming cat statues.
Well, farm your cat statues, finish the community center.
I thought I finished the community center.
Catch all the fish.
Well, I know they're getting ready to come out with multiplayer. Did you play? You didn't play Stardew, did you?
No.
You just watched me play Stardew?
Yeah.
Oh, you know a crap ton about Stardew for someone who never played it.
Reddit. People talk about center, getting all the recipes. You know, 100% completionist, like you should do.
I've never been a 100% completionist guy.
Well, you should. Since you're so close to finishing it. Poopy head.
Good morning, Zero. Aaron says hi, by the way.
I saw that. I'm just not acknowledging it at the moment because reasons.
You're being a poopy head.
Yes. Did you take the poop out of the toilet first? Get your...
Yeah, I did.
Get your fertile...
Yeah. Of course.
It was really fun to throw up bus and queue. I realized that.
To do what?
Throw the poop at bus.
Now, why would you throw poop at bus?
Because I could. What else is he used for? Besides fertilizer.
That's it. I don't even know if Prison Simulator would look good. I mean, I guess it would. Ish.
You should really work on a psych ward prison.
I don't like the psych ward prisons. I didn't know we had lights up there. Let me see here. Oh, I forgot they take mechanical parts. Oh. Okay. I can see him throwing poop at people. That sounds like a very Zero thing. Oh, we're out of wood.
No.
Out of wood.
I want to throw poop at Aaron. Aaron's cool.
Aaron's a cool cat. We like Aaron. I think I think Aaron's talked me into doing a playthrough of The Last of Us Left Behind. I start that this week.
I was gonna ask you, have you done a playthrough of The Last of Us?
Have I played through The Last of Us?
No, have you done a streaming playthrough? Yeah.
I think I have. I think I did one full playthrough, and then I've done several partials. I've played through it 4 times, and then I've watched about 2 or 3 streams play through it. Because that's what I was telling him, it's both watchable and playable. Phenomenal game. Can't wait till the new one comes out. What's on your agenda today, Zero? It's Friday, you're off work today,
Don't know yet. Yeah, and I don't know yet.
Well, you've got you've got Metal Gear you're working on. What else are you working on?
Origins again.
Oh, did you restart Origins?
New Game Plus.
Yeah, I may poke at Origins today too. I need to get on Metal Gear and start my next base raid.
There's an update for it.
Really? When do they update?
Yep. An issue with some routers hanging up when you're trying to join some multiplayer. Or join.
I wonder if that explains the long pauses on, or not getting groups. Because that was an issue. Alright, let's grab some bottles and do a water run.
Remember, dirty water is bad.
Okay. When does,
huh? You need to boil your water, don't forget that.
When does, the Stardew Valley multiplayer come out?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
And how do you make holy water, Ches?
You put a pan of water on the stove and boil the hell out of it.
Exactly.
One of my favorite pastors told that joke from the pulpit. I don't even think my coffee's waking me up this morning. It's not good when coffee don't wake me up. Unless Mama snuck some decaf in there on me.
Decaffeinated coffee is like non-alcoholic beer. It's an oxymoron.
It's two things I won't drink. Non-alcoholic beer, well, I won't drink beer at all, and decaf coffee. It's like wiping before you poop, it just don't make sense. Okay, this fog is real. Terrified I'm about to drive off in the water. I think I'm right here at the water edge. Yeah, I think that's water down there. Let's find out. Yep. At least I think they finally fixed a rain glitch that was in here. What game to play? I don't know. What games do you got, Aaron? What's the free games this month? Are Ratchet and Clank and what was the other one?
Bloodborne.
Isn't that like a full game?
Both of the full games, yes.
Isn't Ratchet and Clank like a newer game?
Yep, about 2 years old.
That's what I thought.
Let's see you play that one. You might one, Joe's.
Isn't that kind of one of the games that I have a tendency to rage on?
No.
Isn't Ratchet and Clank where you go so far and if you die you have to restart at the last checkpoint? It's like a linear sideways.
Something like that.
Yeah, those games that make me angry.
But you see, you played one recently.
I what?
One of the games you streamed a while ago was a Ratchet and Clank clone.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of it, but I remember
yeah, but
that.
It was like a
yeah,
that's like
it's
you play
random
Ratchet
gen.
and Clank.
Yeah, it's random gen. Yeah, I don't remember the name of that game though. I know what you're talking about.
It was a really shitty knockoff.
It was good. I enjoyed it. Turd muffin.
But pirates?
It's too early to start an insult war. Oh, look, it's snowing upstairs. I like that my bench tells me when there's snow upstairs. That is such a weird thing. Such a weird thing. Because the bench came from upstairs. It came from... So I think it kept the code. I don't even know what that term means.
But burglar?
Look, it's snowing! So weird that they put in dynamic weather. Fanny Bandit. Destiny 2 is £20. Would I recommend Destiny 2?
No.
Ish. Maybe? I don't know. It depends on what you want out of it.
Aaron's already played it with us.
Yeah, I'm not in this game yet, Hoff, but I have found him, yeah. I thought we did. I just don't know if I'd recommend it. That's why I was sitting here debating.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Depends on what you want out of it. Did the snow go away? It did. The snow has finally left. Oh wait, maybe not. No, I guess it has. Oh, it's just raining or something. I don't know. Their dynamic weather is strange. I don't know that I would quite call it dynamic or really even weather. I like Mafia 3. There's certain things about Mafia 3 that I really like because of the setting. So it's like set back in, what, the 60s, Zero? Is that an accurate time frame for it? And so you play this...
After Vietnam.
Yeah. So you play like this African-American guy, and so you're walking down the streets, and like people go by and they say like horrible things, but then you just grab them by the back of the head and bounce their face off the curb. Like one of the things I like doing just when I'm bored. I think I'm gonna go curb check some people.
Yeah, Mafia 3 is a good game. I never finished it though.
It's a good game. I do play Farming Simulator. That was our nap game for a long time. Even Zero played Farming Simulator.
I can play it with my wheel. Well, that was fun.
I don't think I knew that. You played Farm Simulator with your wheel?
Yeah, I wasn't able to turn around so easily.
I've never paid attention to your turning radius.
If you go look at my some of my past videos, there's a video of me and Ches and Boozer trying to
Oh, trying to derail the train? God, that was a mess.
Yeah, that was fun though.
It's like the saddest part ever. I'm born and raised in Oklahoma, and I learned more about farming playing that game than I did from living in Oklahoma. Being able to drive down the street and say, I know what that is. Hey, I don't judge people for Farming Simulator. It's a great game. Enjoy the crap out of it. It was a good nap game. I don't know how many naps I took playing that game. What are we doing today here? I don't really have a plan for the day. I feel like I've been back here yet, have I? I think so. Oh yeah, yeah. Boozer enjoyed that game too. We did we were quite excited for the new one, and I hear they're already releasing another one here soon.
Well, no, they skip a couple years on the PS4 versions.
It's been a couple years.
Farming Simulator 17. This is 18. It's only been about a year.
Feels like 2 years.
It's about 3-year skipping, because the last one was 15.
A 3-year skipping. Where's my ladder? There it is. I hate getting off the roofs in this game.
And they better add marijuana crops. Just saying.
Oh, I'm sure they won't. Even with that, you can go and play Mafia.
Yeah, but there's no tractors in Mafia.
There's no tractors in Mafia? Oh, that's right. Oh, what's up with the snow? Enough with the snow. Enough with the snow already. We get it. There's snow. You're dynamic weather. Thanks. We're good. I think we're going to tear this house down today. I think that's my plan. Hmm. 5 months. How time flies when you're dealing with crazy people. I want to break down that refrigerator before I tear this house down. Ghost Recon Swamp. Do I remember that or not? Do I remember that? I like when you break down a chest, it becomes wood? Question mark? Oh yeah. I do vaguely remember that now that you say that. We need to go pull water.
Your water.
It's It's too early to start that, Zero.
No, it's not.
Boozer will be on the down. He's going to work tonight.
Ah.
Good morning, Mother. You're leaving me? Where are you going?
Keep an eye on the animals. Just, I don't know, somewhere around Tyro, South Tyro is right now.
Is that Kansas?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, we'll be back in an hour. I don't know, watch dogs.
Okay. You're welcome. See ya.
She's going to Kansas.
They are going to Kansas. Do what? Okay. $64 of dark roast coffee. Lady after my own heart right there. Have I played Wolfenstein? I haven't. I think Zero's played it.
The first one, yes, not the second one.
I didn't know they came out with the second one.
One 40, 90 something.
190 something?
You shouldn't be surprised. That's how much it usually is.
Oh yeah. We've tear down. I've tore down entire apartment buildings doing that.
Okay.
Go ahead and take it out of my account, right?
using the game physics to my advantage. I played it when I had my computer. It was alright. I'm not going to say it was amazing, but it was playable.
What game?
Dead Island. How much coffee do I have left? Yeah. I think I'm going to get up and run to the restroom and get another cup of coffee. Well, the getting's good here. I hate being between games. I'm not between games right now, but I've got a ton of games in reserve. It's always nice to build up a library of backup games. Interestingly, you may not know this yet, Zero, but YouTube changed their advertising policies effective the 20th of this month.
What change?
You can no longer put ads on your videos until you have 1,000 subscribers.
Oh, I do that.
I did not know that till today.
If
Which was fine. I mean, I'm cool with it.
I'm okay with that because I'm never gonna have 1,000 subscribers, and I'm never gonna put ads in my videos. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to have fun.
Well, if I hit it. Hold on. Let me. Can you hear me now?
Barely.
Well, I was just leaving the dead zone that is the kitchen. I didn't hear anything you said. Oh! I'm sure I missed a good rant.
Nope.
Oh, okay. I don't want to miss good rants. I gotta go make me a sandwich. You know, I might get famished and blow away. Oh my goodness. Alright. I think I got my poop back in the pile here. Oh. Yeah. Buttons. Buttons are the killer, Aaron. And there are some games the buttons are just ludicrous, like The Witcher. Have you played The Witcher, Aaron? That's a game you should play. That's a great game. Oh, man. I think you even played The Witcher, didn't you, Zero?
Yeah, but I didn't like it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I can see why it's game of the year material. It just wasn't very. The controls would turn me off on the game.
Oh, the controls were killer. I didn't even use the same buttons. I gave up on all the buttons. I just hit 4 buttons and called it good. It's the least amount of buttons I can use to kill something. Okay, that's all I have to learn. me see. Let me look it up and see if they have an announcement on when Stardew Valley multiplayer comes out. Stardew Valley multiplayer. Oh, here's a very recent article, too. See here. Multiplayer is really happening. 1.30 update. Up to 4 players. Wow. Oh no, you don't have to restart to get multiplayer. It's going to be a free update. Starting beta in the spring, so we still got a while. Wow. Can't believe we're going to be able to keep your own farm. You're bad at Dead Island? That happens.
Don't forget to eat. Yeah, Aaron, you would hate Elite Dangerous then.
Oh my gosh, the buttons.
The buttons! The buttons!
Yeah.
Ah!
The buttons are unmerciful in that game. Wow, I'm actually really close to Zero City. Alright, really, really close.
What? You're close to my city? Fuck yeah.
I am. I think I may head over there and try to establish a beachhead. Just because I need calipers, and that's the only place I know to get them reliably. Especially with the settings I have on this game. Wow, there's a hole there.
Well, yeah. Duh.
What am I gonna do with you, Home Chicken?
I don't know, what will you do with
The
me?
controls aren't badly done on Elite. They are just intense. I don't know how to describe the controls on Elite. Every button can do 3 to 4 different things, depending on what you do to that button. So you can hit the button, you can hold the button down, you can double tap the button, you can hold another button and that button. Because I think the total controls are, I mean, you're talking probably 60 different actions you can do in Elite, probably. All tied to one controller pad. I use the HOTAS stick for it, which makes it a little easier, but it's still incredibly button heavy. I mean, it's definitely designed. It's not a. I don't know. It's got a learning sheer vertical cliff. There's no other way to put it. It's not like any other game that I've ever played. Zero, what's up with this yawning this morning, Home Chicken? It sounds like you should go back to bed. Are you still sleepy?
No, you go back to bed.
No, I'm fine. I'm not yawning. Are you still sleepy?
No.
Oh, okay.
Are you?
No, I just said I'm not yawning. Are you not paying attention to the entire conversation?
Are you not paying attention?
Alright, I'm done with this conversation. You're just being difficult.
Someone has to be difficult.
No, you don't. Not really. I like how the bikes no longer make noise. I don't know what happened to the bikes. Somebody broke the bikes. Why am I going here without a decent weapon? Why is this a thing?
Because you're distracted with fighting with being several and
Wait,
you
what?
weren't paying attention.
Are there words in there? What? Say that again?
Yes.
One more time? Oh, who knows, Linda? Who knows with us?
We're a very happy family.
We're a very dysfunctional
However.
family.
You put the fun in dysfunctional.
Well, I think this is Zero City. Let's see.
Yep. Nice.
Coming in on what? The side of it? No, not quite. I'm looking for a beachhead here. Please wait where the world loads. I'm glad this didn't happen in real life. Like you're driving down the road and you gotta stop and wait for the road to load in. Wouldn't that be horrible?
I'm glad the roads are like they are like in fucking 7 Days to Die, where there's just a sudden you drive on a road and there's a sudden cliff in front of you.
Well, the apocalypse was very violent. It rent the world into pieces. My life into pieces. This is my last resort.
Cut my frog into pieces. This is my force. Chala, head chala.
There's my beachhead right there. Do I have a weapon? I have a knife. Right in the famous with the knife.
God damn it.
Something vexes thee.
I didn't want that character. Stupid
Please
fucking
wait.
son.
Loading New York City. No! I'll lag out! No! Don't want to get close to the guy that's on fire. He might burn me. After 6 years, huh? And you went with Oh Danny Boy. Alright, cool.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling.
From glen to glen and down the mountainside. That song is part of it, right? Very Irish song, I believe. Intercepts tell me that it's better to not have those 6 numbers. I don't remember what you had. Oh, yeah, the number thing. Yeah, it's always better not to have numbers in your name. I mean, it's fine if you're just like a viewer, but if you want to stream, it's not. It's not the best idea.
What's wrong with having numbers in your name?
Well, your name is a number. That's different, Zero. Yeah, yeah. That's generally true. I mean, if you go back and you think of all the streamers that you know, I don't know any famous streamers. It's like the Dark Knight 9737644321. You know, I just don't. You don't see it. But one of the things you might want to do, I mean, I do this anytime I make a new stream name because I've got multiple YouTube channels that I work on, but I find a name which can take a long time, and then I always get the email, the Twitter, the Facebook page, and the website. And lock it in to make sure no one takes any of those things.
Cheswolf.com.
Do what?
So you own Cheswolf.com.
I either own it or I don't know because I don't know that I ever would have done Cheswolf.com. I've got my name because that's what I'm going to blog on, but I might own Cheswolf.com. I don't remember if I do or not. I did at one point, I know for sure. I just don't think that's what I'm going to stream under, or what I'm going to write under, or post under, or whatever words.
Loading error. New York City cannot be loaded at this time. Please try again later.
Right. We're sorry. New York City is currently undergoing maintenance. Please check back later. No. goodness, I'm sleepy. Suddenly, it came in with me. I did not know that it was there, and then it snuck up on me and grabbed me from behind.
Giggity.
No, not giggity. Ain't no giggity. Isn't there a song like that? No giggity?
No diggity, no doubt.
No diggity. That's it. It's no diggity. Green song, black flag. Gonna go blow up some ships. Man after my own heart right there. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Sorry. Isn't that the same band that sang No Diggity?
What band?
Chubbawamba?
No. No Diggity was, Blackstreet.
Okay.
You're thinking of, I get knocked down, but I get up again.
That's what I was just singing. Dancing the night away.
It's pissing the night away.
What?
Pissing the night away.
Yeah, that could be it. I'm not good with music. With words.
Yeah, you
lyrics. I never have been. I can't hear words in music. So you get all kinds of weird song tunes out of my head. I've told you about those. The worst one being the one I got the wrongest. Is that a word? The one I got the wrongest was in the jungle. You know, in the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. For the first 30 years of my life, I thought they were saying, my wings are wet. My wings are wet, my wings are wet, my wings are wet, my wings are wet.
Wait, a wing what?
I'm like, why are your wings wet? I don't get it. My wings are wet, my wings are wet.
Because it rains in the jungle.
My wings are wet. And of course, then you have the ones that I screwed up that everybody screws up, like there's a bathroom on the right, stuff like that. Instead of what, a bad moon on the rise. There's a bathroom on the right. Trees falling. Oh. Which one, Aaron? You talking about my wings are wet? My wings are wet, my wings are wet, my wings are wet, my wings are wet.
A wing away, a wing away. Your wings are wet, your wings are wet.
My wings are wet. My wings are wet, my wings are wet. I don't remember who broke it to me that I had that wrong.
Probably Boozer. Or Gerald.
Might have been Kiri, maybe. I don't know. She's huge music fan. Which, ironically, is like one of the very first signs I look at someone if they're mentally unstable is how much music they listen to. It seems to me that the more unstable a person is, the more hours of music they listen to. I don't know why that's a thing. It's also an exact proportion how much pop they drink. These are just things that I've made up over the years I've been on the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Now why that song stuck in my head now?
Your wings are wet, your wings are wet.
Yep.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, just sleeps.
There's no rest for the wicked. You know that.
There ain't no rest for the wicked.
Is that a song?
Yes, it's on Borderlands.
There's a song for everything. Money Dawn. Money Dawn? Money Dawn. Money Dawn. Okay. Money doesn't grow on trees. This is true. This is very, very true.
Well, technically it does, because it comes from paper.
Got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed.
There ain't no... Yeah, those are the lyrics saying the rest of the...
Okay.
By Cage the Elephant.
Cage the Elephant. I hear zombies. You keep on knocking, but you can't come. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah, I am. What's going on, stepfather? What's up, stepfather? How goes it? We alright. We're just sitting here trying to wake up, trying to get enough coffee intaked into the system to function at a appropriately high level for the day and such shenanigans and stuff and things.
Shenanigans. Do 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 do.
Shenanigans. Dun, dun, dun,
Do, do, do,
shenanigans.
do.
These are a few of my favorite things. Something and whispers on kittens. Whiskers on kittens, maybe?
You're a whisker on a kitten.
Something bright feathered bows. These are a few of my favorite things. These are a few of my favorite things. Our banter has severely been damaged by the lack of sleep today, I think.
Yeah.
Our witty repertoire. Aaron's in the background saying, "Wait, this is supposed to be witty?" Oh. Yeah, see? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going back to bed. Night night shows.
You're going back to bed?
Yeah.
Like, really? Like, you're gonna go back to bed and wake up later? Is that the plan? Is that what's happening? Because if that's so, we will talk to you in a little bit. The one that gets me is REM losing my religion.
Here I'm in the spotlight. Here I am in the side. I know the song, but I can't sing it right.
Isn't that Rock Me Like a Hurricane, what you sing?
No, losing my religion.
Losing my religion. Yeah, I can hear it in my head too.
But I can't. And you're thinking of, here I am, gonna rock you like a hurricane.
Yeah, that's not what I'm singing in my head now, but yeah, that's what I was singing in my head a minute ago.
It's the end of the world as we...
And I feel fine.
Yeah.
In the prepper world, we refer to that as Teotihuacan. Acronym, the end of the world as we know it, Teotihuacan. Do you know the part losing my religion? That's me on the corner, that's me in the spotlight. That's me in the spotlight. Oh no, it hurts too. Whatever it is. There's words in there. I keep trying to read chat. Every time I look up, I've hit a tree.
Don't text and drive, people. That's what happens.
That counts even reading text and trying to drive. And alone. Blah, 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 blah. I don't remember the words. Oh. I might have to switch over to Origins here in a minute. I don't know if this thing will stream Origins at all. I bet it will tear the crap out of Origins. Can you imagine Origins at 360?
No, I can't.
Oh, and so sleepy's go Betty bye. Oh. It's alright. Take a nap now so you can stay up later tonight. What time are you going to be at work in the morning?
Yeah, I gotta work in the morning, all day.
Oh, you got a whole day tomorrow.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you take a nap now or not. You're going to go to bed early today.
Yep.
You got to get your you got to get your beauty sleep.
Uh-huh. Fuck you.
It was a legitimate error. Tree! What did the tree say to Sonny Bono? I got you, babe! No? Not funny? Oh, okay. Oh, come on!
I got you, babe. Dun, 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 dun,
On a
dun.
cloudy
I got
day,
you, babe.
when the sun's something something, I've got the month of May. Alright, so yeah, for real, that's a single player world. I'm going to go ahead and shut the stream down. I think I'm going to try to do Assassin's Creed. I can try to stream it at 300 if you want me to, guys. It's up to you. Y'all tell me.
Yeah, give it a shot. See what happens.
Alright, I'll be back in like 20 minutes then. I'll be back.
Later, folks. We'll
Doodles.
do anything we want to do. If we do,
name it after him because he's not here.